Well, Randy, looks like that problem solved itself for you. The open challenge, that was super a mystery, I suppose, has been answered by Becca, who just lost her scrunchie. And these two certainly do not care for each other, but I'm a little bit curious myself, Randy. I don't think Becca is aware. Mr. Charles Mason reached into Love Doug's bag. He did not find a little black book, but he did find her scrunchie, and something about him sniffing it and then putting it around his wrist. Well, that will haunt my nightmares.
Yeah, it's a bit alarming, but ahead of her tonight, your favorite icon, Ava Everett. These two not fans of each other, like you said. We've seen them in tag team action before, but the first time in Limitless Wrestling, they're facing off one-on-one. And Ava Everett relentlessly trying to rip that scrunchie out of the hair of Becca, and once again, successful, but Becca, snapmare to the center. Everett back to her feet, looking for the Visco round, but Everett quickly finding safety on the ropes.
You have to take a look. Someone very talented, both Ava Everett and Becca, products of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. Becca, absolutely a student of the game of Max Smashmaster and Chase Del Monte, has learned so much in such little time, and just a student of the game, and she's getting after it.
Unloading on Ava Everett, trying to find some safety, but Becca not far behind with a drop kick to the back of the dome.
Saying Ava Everett has got to get herself out of dodge. I got to ask though, Randy, and I'm going to play devil's advocate. Beautiful knee from Becca. I'm going to play devil's advocate. Ava Everett has had some success on the road. Seems to be very popular here in New England. Why couldn't you find a space on the card?
Well, I mean, we wanted to go into this thing a complete mystery show. Ava Everett announcing herself for that, putting us in an interesting position where, you know, she had to be here at that point.
Oh, goodness.
It's advertised.
Goodness, look at that. Ava Everett getting after the hair. No, my goodness, that is one of the bad parts about having long hair. Oh, she got another scrunchie out of her hair, maybe?
That she did.
Oh! Much like Samson, I do believe that the scrunchie is what harnesses the power
Wait
of
just
Becca.
a second. Wait just a second.
Oh! Driving the legs, the back, the lower extremities of Ava across Becca. And imagine not supposed to even being here and coming up and getting a win over another rising star here in New England in the form of Becca.
Well, I'm sure she'd like to get back on track. That loss to Jody Threat had to sting a few weeks ago with Fortune Favors the Bold. She's been in a bad mood since that been a love match.
I was going to say, that loss to Love Doug has got to be just, she's got to be feeling it to her core still.
And she's let us know about it.
Absolutely. Taking every possible chance she could.
Grabbing hold of Becca, bringing her back to her feet just to rip her back down on her neck.
Not just a neck breaker, had some of that hair. Only a 2. Had some of that hair in the middle of that neck breaker, adding to the pain.
We talk about what Ava Everett had on her plate at Fortune Favors the Bold. Becca, an incredible performance, and I think the win of her Limitless career thus far, defeating Davey N, a beautiful 450 splash. Catch that in the IWTV archives. In my opinion, one of the best matches we've hosted this year.
Absolutely, picture perfect 450 splash, landing flush. Back on the special on IWTV. Absolutely incredible. And again, like I said, Becca is a rising star who has learned so much in such little time. Only 2 from referee Nate Speckman.
And not
again,
getting all of Becca right there. Now Ava,
absolutely rubbing it in her face.
Whitewashing her on the canvas.
And again, a lot of their problems stemmed from Ava not really perhaps understanding or just wanting to be a part of the Scrunchie Squad. Becca just is trying to be a people pleaser, trying to help people, trying to be friends with them.
Troy, look.
What? What?
She just put a scrunchie around her wrists, tying them together, almost handcuffing her.
Wait a minute, a scrunchie? I'm not here to break down the anatomy of a scrunchie, but if that's tied properly, that could probably keep your hands tied together. Don't ask me how I know. Anyways.
Yikes.
Yeah, anyways. Becca, shot off the rope by Ava Everett. Big clothesline.
No way to protect yourself right there. Nate Speckman into the cover, but only a 2 count. Becca continuing to fight on.
Becca's got to get her hands out of that scrunchie.
And soon, and very soon.
And if I'm Nate Speckman, I'm trying to help out. Get that scrunchie off her hands. I'm gonna say an unfair advantage. Still shooting.
Swinging for the fences right there, but Everett with a well-placed knee right to the abdomen region, driving the air out of Becca, backing her up to the ropes now, looking to send her off once again. This time, Becca able to duck the clothesline, throws herself into a crossbody.
She's still stuck together from those scrunchies, Randy.
You got to do the best in bad situations.
I mean, how do you get it up? Here I am thinking it's as easy to do it, but obviously if she could do it, she would. She cannot. That is a veteran move by Ava Everett.
Hooking her up, looking for a bulldog. Becca shoved away. What a super kick.
You can't control a bulldog if you can't control your own arms. You fulfill your own destiny on that one, and she cannot do it.
Ava not wasting any time.
Could be looking for an electric chair drop, perhaps. What is this? Gets her up. He has her up in the air. Beautiful electric chair drop. Ava's got to take advantage there.
And that she will.
2.
Put her entire body on top of Becca for that cover, but still just a 2 count.
Seemed like there was a similar pin there, almost like Charles Mason, and just covering that face, kind of choking her with the pin.
I don't like how much the two of them like each other. It's alarming.
I'd say apparently. We can only hope there is no true connection between those two. Becca now has got to get her arms out. She can't even get her hair out of her eyes, Randy, with her hands stuck together like that.
She's got to figure out a way out, and soon Everett maybe looking for the choke here. Oh! Catching her into a stunner, however, is Becca, the leader of the Scrunchy Squad, trying to put something together.
Catches her with an elbow. I can't believe she is doing this. You've heard of one hand tied behind your back. What about both hands tied in front of you? I don't think we've ever seen anything like this, Randy.
Certainly makes it difficult.
Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, I hope she isn't. I hope she isn't. Oh, my goodness! And it pays off! It pays off! She's finally going to be able to get it off. I think she's going to get it off. She's got to figure it out. Is she getting it off? Into the post!
Jeez.
Becca has got to free herself. Look at her. She's trying. She's got to take this time to do it while you have a chance. Ava's right back at it. Drop toe hold right onto the hardest part of the ring, right on the apron.
Just continuing to turn evasion into offense, stuck in the clothesline once again.
Oh, no!
Wow, a big boot onto the floor.
Boot, and Becca has got her hands free, I believe.
That thing looked like it was wrapped 3 or 4 times. She continues to try to get loose.
The savvy and the ring awareness of someone like Becca, who's only a couple years in, rivals so many people, and it is something to see here tonight at Limitless Wrestling.
Everett down inside the ring. Becca
Randy,
maybe heading to the top.
Randy, help me out. Does she have her hands free yet?
Ooh.
Does she have her hands free from that scrunchie yet?
I can't tell from this vantage point, Top Shelf. I believe so. Everett has her on the shoulders once again. Maybe thinking electric chair drop.
I think she does have her hands free. She was able to maneuver her hair. And to that face buster. Beautiful maneuver.
Oh, only 2.
Oh my goodness. She got it. She cannot get it off. What is going on? You got to believe if she was able to get her arms out by now, she'd probably been victorious.
It's been a struggle to get some space. Oh!
I can't even imagine being able to continue being so trapped like this. Oh, I can't. Wait, it gets her. 2. Only 2. The crowd showing the appreciation for the hard work of Becca under the circumstances. I do not blame this audience. I can't believe how hard it must be to do that.
Once again, coming alive for Becca here at the Yarmouth Ambets. She's in a good position. Well, I don't know if I can say a good position. She's had her hands tied half the match. Ava Everett stirring. Oh, but now, maybe coming into good use.
If she can get that, I don't think Ava will be able to get those hands apart due to the situation. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's it. There's no getting out of that.
Oh, my God.
Straight jacket suplex into the bridge. 1, 2. Only 2. But her arms are stuck. Imagine she can't get out of that.
Well,
well, maybe. You've heard of going to the well once too often. She can go as many times as she's like.
Everett trying to put on the brakes, trying to lower her center of gravity at this point. Oh, and now right across the face.
And that's got to be disrupting the breathing of Ava Everett. It's got to be in her eyes. She can't see. Becca's got it on. This is just as good as any intricate submission hold at this rate, Randy.
Backing her into the corner. Trying to relieve some of the pressure, but Becca rearing back once again. Ava driving her into the corner. Throwing Becca forward.
And a turn around. She's got to stay on it. To the buckle. Ear clap. What is she trying to do? Gonna grab those arms, perhaps. You gotta wonder at what rate is Ava gonna try to get her out of there? Maybe it's gonna affect her strategy as we go on here. Trying to get her back up, and Ava is going to the high rent district to get away. Again. She's a no-armed woman in a butt-kicking contest, if you will.
Ooh, it's getting risky at this point. Ava.
Extra dangerous for Becca at this rate.
Really looking to put her away with something nasty.
Ava Everett here, taking her time. And she has all the time in the world. What is she trying to do, Randy? Oh, wait a minute. Look at what Becca's doing.
Oh.
She put her arms around the post. She used the post to untie the scrunchie. She's got the scrunchie! It worked!
Dropping Ava Everett, my goodness! And now Becca!
The brilliance! She used the post to get the scrunchie off! And we've seen it before! It worked against Davey N! Perhaps that 450 splash from Becca! Beautiful picture! Perfect! 2, 3! Becca is victorious!
Here is your winner, the leader of the Scrunchie Squad,